Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another DST podcast. The name is JT Smellick. Happy to be with you guys once more. Took some time off last week, was really sick, and happy to get a podcast out. Hopefully we're going to get this up sometime during the week. But I got a really awesome topic I want to talk about today. It's the be-all, end-all of NCAA discussion on should athletes be paid. Now, as someone who has a member in their family who despises the idea of college athletes getting paid, I've gone into great lengths in terms of arguments with him, and I'm just here to end the discussion. I've gone back and forth about it personally for a long time. I think the first discussion I ever truly had about it was in my debate class sophomore year of high school, and since then, I was for it, then I was against it, then I was for it, then I was against it. Here's why I'm for it. This is going to be the final reason on why athletes should be paid. Let's start with how many athletes there are in college. 460,000, almost 500,000, are spanned across 24 sports. That is a lot of sports and a lot of money going around. Now, while granted, a lot of these don't generate money, these athletes work rigorous schedules and are unable to perform at the jobs they want to do due to being scholarship athletes. Now, they're a lot of times just not allowed to work their jobs. And that's one of the craziest things about this whole situation is that you'll see a player like the Ohio State guy, Chase Young, that's his name. The defensive end, he was suspended and because he received a family loan last year. And he's expected to be suspended 4 games. And now this loan was to fly his girlfriend out for I want to say like either the Rose Bowl or the Sugar Bowl, one of them. And the loan was repaid and everything. And he's being suspended 4 games all because of receiving the compensation. This is where things get so crazy because I want you to just imagine for a second. One of the primary arguments I hear all the time is they already get so much handed to them. Okay, you do realize that most of these athletes are being paid one way or another, right? Like if it's not legally getting paid, then what you're doing is causing them to get paid under the table and making everyone's life just a little more hectic. So why don't we just bring it to the forefront? It's like weed. It's getting dealt one way or another. Why don't you just bring it up finally and make it an official thing? So as this continues to happen, we'll see more and more athletes getting cracked down upon, but we've already seen the option for athletes to get paid in a couple of states. California was the first one to allow it, and now it looks like it's going to quickly take effect across the whole nation. It's only a matter of time. Now, this is where things really start to get interesting because with them getting paid, they're not getting paid through the school. They are being able to get paid for their likeness on their own. So a school can offer you money to be there, but what can happen is, let's say you play on the women's volleyball team and you want to be able to make a little extra money on a couple of your days off because, well, let's be honest, just because you're on the volleyball team doesn't mean you're going to be swimming in cash or going to have a pro career after. So what do? You go open up a clinic. You go open up a clinic and you want to be able to use your name, say, hey, I play for Duke University and I want to be able to have you come on out and work with all the middle school girls can work with a college athlete from Duke University that plays volleyball. That's awesome. If you can gain the little money off of your own name, now I want you to step into the shoes of anyone. You live in America. The profession I do in radio, and I feel I'm better than a lot of the people that I watch and listen to on radio. Yet I have to deal with them getting paid more, getting more recognition, all of that good stuff. Because that is America. No one's getting paid evenly. I hear the argument all the time about this situation that, well, if you start paying athletes, why can't, the right tackle or the left guard isn't going to get paid as much as the quarterback from sponsorships? Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? Who cares? He's probably going to be able to make some money on his own. He could probably sign a jersey or two. Do you not understand that this is still America? Yes, I am more popular than you. Yes, I play the most important position on the football field than you. It's just like in the NFL. You're not getting paid as much as me, buddy. So why is it 2 years following getting, being in college to getting drafted? It's okay for them, the quarterback, to make a ton more money than a lineman, but God forbid you want to do it 2 years earlier in high school or in college. Excuse me. So what is the situation here? I can't seem to figure it out. You have the potential for hundreds of thousands of athletes who don't play in the limelight, don't get all the big name recognition, who probably won't go pro. They'll get a chance to make a little extra money on the side while busting their ass for a college, and then at the same time, we'll be okay with paying the quarterback the ton of money in college. There's no reason that they cannot get paid. So it all comes down to this. Does the benefits of the few, the Alabama players, the Clemson players for their football programs that are getting under the money table, all that good stuff, do you want to keep allowing that to happen just so you can tell the other 300,000 athletes they don't deserve money and keep them from getting paid and allow the top 1% of college athletes to get their money? Or do you want to make it more fair and bring it to the forefront and say, listen, all of you deserve to get paid whatever you can get paid. Go out on your own time and do it. You're not getting paid through the university. I know I sure as hell, if I went to a college and I was not allowed to use my own name on something, I would be disgusted. No one can control your own name. It is who you are. That's like saying, I work for a radio station, right? That's like them saying, JT, you can't tell anyone you work for the radio station because that's brand recognition and we don't want to have to pay you. No, too bad. That's how it works. Welcome to America. If you have a problem with it, well, then you're against one of the fundamentals that has made this country so great. Guys, I'm peacing out here. I've got a lot on my mind. This is a very frustrating topic. It is Saturday. We're going to be watching some college football. Penn State hopefully is going to choke like they always do every year. This is the JT Smellick DST podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, we're on YouTube. We are on Apple iTunes. Just search JT Smellick. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Kirk, thank you for the mixing. And until next time, see you.